Hello my lovely friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kat and I'm really excited about this video. My order from Shine by SD finally came in. It did take quite a while, but I actually was able to look on the Royal Mail website and it kind of gave updates about like the Canadian Postal Service, and I saw that the postal service was closed for about 2 weeks, and that was why this order took a lot longer to arrive than it usually would. The customer service was fantastic. They emailed me back every time I sent sort of queries, and they were just super nice, and I'm very excited to finally have these in my possession. So let's just get into it. I also just wanted to quickly show what my singles look like at the moment, because I'm pretty happy. Like, obviously we've got some missing because I have a few in my Fifth Element palette, which if you saw that, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I have like put all of my Sosu and Kaylee Urban Bible palette shades all together. All of the ones from the Spectrum palettes I've kept. All of my Colourpop ones are together. And then in this palette, we've got all of my Shroud depotted ones, and then a Colourpop single and a Morphe depotted one. And then we have my Shine by SD shadows. Probably should have made these more, let's make these a bit more central. So yeah. These are the ones that I went for. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to show you shifts and shines, but I'll try my best. So I got 3 of the dynamic duos, 3 of the regular duochromes, and then 3 of the multichromes. We're going to go through each shade in detail. We're going to swatch. We're going to see what they look like. I'm really excited. So we're going to start with this first shade here. This shade is called Jumping for Joy. And this is one of the dynamic duos. It's got quite a strong red base with some orange and some pink. I feel like on camera it's just looking very like purpley, when in real life it is quite pink. I guess you can see the pinkiness there when I hold it like that. One came like a little bit bulging, but it's fine. You can just press your finger in. It feels a little bit rough because it's quite a textured shadow. It's very glittery and sparkly. So that's it on my finger. Oh, that did not come off my finger at all. Let's try that again. So to me, it looks very like orangey pink, and then it has that purple kind of-ness to it. Okay, so this is quite a flaky shadow, so it's not swatching great. But I imagine tapped over a glitter glue, it's gonna be really nice. Yeah, it's quite crumbly. But here is Jumping for Joy. You can see that kind of reddish base. Let me see how it looks over a glitter glue. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my NYX glitter primer just on my hand. So we've got a bit more of a tackiness to it. And then we'll pick up more Jumping for Joy and then see how that goes over the glitter glue. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but that went down a bit more opaque. It's very pretty. It's definitely a shade I'm gonna have to use with my finger, but I don't mind that. I'd say it's more crumbly than the other dynamic duos as well. Like I do think there's a bit of like a difference between the few, because it's very crumbly. Okay, so this next one, which is another one of the dynamic duos, is called Get Busy. It's kind of like I'm not really sure, I guess like a bluish purple duochrome. It's got a bit of greeniness to it, but it does have like quite a brownish base. So I guess it's kind of like a blue brown. Yeah, so this feels a lot softer and less crumbly than Jumping for Joy. So yeah, to me here at the angle that I'm looking at it, it looks very like reddish brown, and then to you it looks very blue. So there is Get Busy on my hand. It's much less sparkly than Jumping for Joy, but it's got a gorgeous shift and it's very shiny. That's really nice. So yep, that's Get Busy. The next shade is called Make You Happy, and this is like a dark warmish purple with a blue flash. It's so stunning. So I think you can see that purple there, and then when I flip it to you, it goes very blue. And this feels the same as the shade Get Busy. Is that what that was called? Yeah, Get Busy. And again, this is another one of the dynamic duos. So that's that there. I feel like on camera it looks really similar to Get Busy, but in real life it really doesn't. It has definitely more of like a purple pink, like a warm purpley pink base with that really bright blue flash. So that is Make You Happy. Now, as I said, the next three are just from their regular duochrome range. So this first one is called What Now? And this I'd say is like a classic blue brown. It's that sort of like darker browny base with the greeny flash. It's got a little bit of purple in it. And this feels even softer than the dynamic duo. The pan's a bit dirty, but it's fine. But yeah, this feels even softer, feels even creamier. That is, look at that. Look how smooth that is. That's so gorgeous. Very deep purpley reddish brown base with that really gorgeous tealy blue flash. I think that's just like so beautiful. It's the best blue brown, like bluish brownish teal I've ever seen. Gorgeous. So again, that was What Now? So next is the shade So Fine, and this is a lot lighter than the other ones that we've already looked at. This has got like a soft pink base with a light blue shift. And then let's swatch. Yep, so this feels the same as, I keep forgetting the names. What Now? What If? What Now? So yeah, this feels the same as What Now? So this is another one of the, just the regular duochromes. And this is that swatched out. That is so pretty. It's like a much lighter, softer version of What Now, because it's got that like purple base and the bluish shift to it, but it's just a lot softer. That's really pretty. I really like that one. And then finally, for the regular duochromes, we have the shade Fire Me Up. This is the only one that came broken, but I was able to kind of just like push it back in the pan. And this one is very special compared to everything else we got. I'm very drawn to like blue shifting shadows, but this one is like a pink red with a bright orange shift. Like a coppery orangey shift, and it is so gorgeous. So yeah, this one's very soft. This one's a bit more similar to the first shade we swatched, the shade Jumping for Joy. This feels a bit more crumbly, a bit more flaky. It's a little bit more, yeah, just a little bit more dry and flaky, so it doesn't swatch the best, but like that color, that's stunning. Could you imagine with like a bright red crease? So that is Fire Me Up. Now we are on to the 3 multichromes. Although they're all the same like range, all the same, yeah, I think the range, they do look a bit different. So this one here, which is the shade Stardom, this is a foil multichrome, and yeah, they're all okay. So these two, Stardom and Meadow, are foil multichromes, and this one here, Brilliance, is a chameleon multichrome. So it is actually a different formula from the two, and I thought so because these two shades look a lot more metallic and wet, whereas this looks a bit more kind of glittery. I don't know if you can tell, but they do look different in the pan. So anyway, this is the shade Stardom from the foil multichrome line. This definitely feels again like the first shade we swatched, and this is a purple to green to red duochrome. So you can really see that purple, but to me I see like a bright emerald green. on the hand. Oh, it's a lot creamier than I was expecting. And this swatch is going a long way. Okay, so you see that purple, but then can you see that green down there? There you go, you can see the green really well. Then the purple. That is possibly the most special eyeshadow I've ever seen. Wow. So that was Stardom, so now we'll move on to Meadow, which is in the same foiled multichrome line. And this is a green to a gold to a teal. This is my favorite kind of multichrome that I've seen. Because I love all of those shades on the lid. I will say a few of these shadows are kind of like half filled. So you see like these two are kind of like half filled, whereas like these are kind of spilling over in the pan. It might just mean I hit pan on them quicker if I'm using them consistently, but like it takes a long time for me to actually get through an eyeshadow. So I'm not too fast, it just felt it was something to mention. So yeah, this is the shade Meadow. I really don't have to touch these very hard, I'm touching them very softly. So here is Meadow. You can see that green in there. And I can, from my angle, when I'm holding it like this, I can really see the teal flip. Let's swatch this out. And that is Meadow. It didn't swatch the best. I might try just layering it up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so special? I'm gonna try just like blending it out just a little bit. Oh, look at that. I've got a mirror dead in front of me and I can really see the gold. I could look at these all day. I find them so fascinating. So that was Meadow. Last but not least, we have the shade Brilliance, which is part of the foiled, nope, sorry. This is part of the Chameleon multichrome range line. I don't know what the best word I'm looking for is. So these were the foiled multichrome. The shades Meadow and Stardom, and then this shade Brilliance is from the Chameleon multichrome line. So this is a bright fuchsia purple to a blue to a like cool toned purple. So this feels the same way that the duochromes felt. It's a lot softer. And that is it on my finger. It's definitely got like an intense like royal blue flip, and then it's got this really bright, beautiful fuchsia. It's quite a thin swatch, just make this a little bit more meaty. That is so pretty. Yeah, so to me in my mirror, I see a bright, like blue here and then a really pretty fuchsia there, but then when I flip it, it becomes more of like a cool toned purple. Okay, so those are all of my new Shine by SD shadows. I'll give you another kind of close up. I am so excited to use these on my eyes. I was so happy to receive these this morning. We had a really stressful night last night. Basically, we had to put one of our cats in a cone and she just was so stressed that we didn't sleep at all because she didn't sleep at all. So to get these this morning was a really nice thing, and I am just so excited by them. Shine by SD is definitely a brand I will order from again, although the processing, it was just the shipping, like they shipped them the day after I ordered them because I guess they had a lot of stock. It was just getting from Canada to me that took a while, but honestly I would happily order from them again. The customer service was fantastic. I am going to drop them an email and just let them know that it did arrive. And I'm so pleased. I really am. And I'm so excited. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That would be really cool. As always, eat good, drink good, take care of yourself. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.